What up, Motion Dep, man? Missed y'all. Been busy last couple weeks. Got sick. Was out of it. Was not feeling like myself. But back to the motion this week. We going crazy. About to make some cool products. Really trying to stay consistent and keep the content coming for all pages. Really trying to focus on getting better and like just being a leader to myself and my kids behind me. But not only that, staying consistent and staying true to me. We're gonna work on some Born Bad stuff this week. We're gonna plan a drop. We're gonna get some designs cooking. Bro, let's do this. Y'all know I love you. Can't wait to keep building this with y'all. Calm before the storm. Everything's off. I got this DTF we banged out. DTF isn't the end-all answer. DTF will never be as quality. DTF essentially is a quick fix. It's for the people that aren't really... It's for the people that are in a pickle and looking to get a piece or a sample created. That's why we're gonna go back to DTG. DTF was a cool little experiment, but it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the customers complaining. It's not worth me complaining to myself, because you gotta think about it. DTF doesn't intertwine with the clothing. It goes onto a piece of film, and from the piece of film it's essentially heat pressed, so it's not going to cure as well as a traditional print or traditional DTG. And then with our DTG press that we're ordering, we got to focus on the curing aspect, and we understand that the curing aspect is why most DTG printers or most DTG shops have issues when they first get into DTG. But we've been doing this for a little while now, about to have some fun. Next Monday we're heading up to Washington.
What up? So right now, I'm gonna be producing the Motion World patch. It's about 99,000 stitches. That's gonna take like 2 hours. But it's all right. So ultimately, what I'm doing right here is just getting my samples aligned, getting my things right, because I always like to see a visual of my items before I mass produce these. So that's where a lot of the content that we make together goes. Typically, you would use something like this to make your life easier when embroidering. But I'm putting it in a placement where it's like right here, so I have to kind of be smart with where I'm putting my stuff at. Have our backing standard, because these are super thick anyways. So then if I want to cheat, I'll go ahead and I'll line some stuff up in a way that ensures that it looks good. So now it's getting proper. Good, looking good. Alright gang, well, design is done 2 hours later. From concept to producing in about 2-3 days. Ultimately, it's hard to stay creating. It's hard to feel like, you know, you're staying consistent in my realm, because I'm consistently focused on building our foundation, and a lot of you are probably focused on building the foundations for your brands, building the foundation for your personal self, and ultimately I know that you're pushing for a better tomorrow, and that's why we're all here. Now with the motion department, I'm just trying to build a community of like-minded individuals that all are pushing after the same goal, same dream, and trying to be one. You have to understand, you know, you're gonna get knocked down. There's days you're gonna feel like a rock star, but no matter what, you consistently have to find the rights and your wrongs, and never be afraid to hold yourself accountable to what's at hand, because ultimately you are the only person that's going to determine your success. And you know, you see us producing shit like this 24/7. It's how I stay sane, because I got voices in my head that I can't understand 24/7. But the only thing that I can say is, if you ever do feel that way, find a release and find an exit in life. And what I mean by that is, find something that takes you away from right now in reality and get your mind off of it. And that's what creating does for you.
Now, end of the day, going through getting some designs done for jobs, getting some new stuff created. I've been using MailChimp a lot. I really like what they're producing. Focusing on building customer journeys. And what a customer journey is essentially the overall interaction from start to finish. My starting point is when they get the first email of the week. I then segment the journey from start to finish. So they get about 6 emails in a month. I'm not trying to overdo it. I'm not trying to overkill them. I think that's the easiest way to become annoying to your customers, is to consistently try to sell to them. The way I look at it is, I'm always problem finding or trying to find something that they don't see too often. But like I said, man, like, staying creative, it's a process, but you just got to do it. And if you don't do, you never will get to see what's on the other side. Dig? But I got to get to work. Hope you guys like seeing some of the process of the motion department. And yeah, that's it.